I want to give you guys some tips about Italian restaurants. So tip number one, well, unless you're a big fella who can eat, you gotta choose. You can't have it all. So an Italian would eat 4 dishes, but I, for example, can't. So you gotta know if you're gonna eat antipasta and primo piatti or antipasta and secondi piatti. Eating all the 4 dishes is pretty hard. It's pretty hard and you need to come prepared. So unless you're gonna do that, I would recommend either taking antipasti with secondi, with the main meat dish, but then you're gonna skip the pasta, which is just a tragedy. Or you take the antipasti and the pasta, and then you got yourself covered. Or you take the primi piatti, which is the pasta, and the secondi piatti, which is the meat, and you skip the antipasti. Otherwise, it's a challenge, I won't lie to you. Tip number 2 is always ask what's outside of the menu, because sometimes you have dishes which are not mentioned in the menu. And ask what's the local specialty, because here in Italy, in Umbria, in Tuscany, each part of Italy has its specialized dishes. So you want to know in each part you're traveling to what are the typical ingredients and try to order dishes that include those ingredients. So don't just go and order bolognese, which is here called ragu, in any restaurant. Ask for the specific dishes that they're specializing. And here's the third tip, and it's a really important one. You don't leave a tip. No. Never ever, even in Rome, even in Milano, even in Firenze, you do not leave a tip. I cannot stress this enough. How come? They got it figured out here, guys. In the bill, when you finish your meal, you have something called coperto. And it's like 2 euros, 3 euros. And this coperto, which basically means the cover of the table, this coperto is the tip. This is the tip. So you will always be charged a coperto. So if you're tipping above the coperto, you're just being a tourist and they laugh at you. There is no need. I cannot stress this enough. This is how they know you're a tourist. If you leave a tip, this is not what you do here. You pay exactly what it says in the bill and you go. No regrets, no need to feel bad about it. This is how it works here, everywhere. So don't leave a tip. And another little pro tip is if you're short on cash and you're traveling and you want to eat well in Italy, you don't have to order the acqua naturale. You can also ask for water from the tap water. In Italy, I've been all over and it's always amazing, excellent water, and you won't need to pay as much. So just when you go to a restaurant, don't be shy, order your pasta dish, and then just ask for acqua del rubinetto, which just means tap water. And most places would be happy to serve you tap water, no problem. And then you can just eat pasta, which is 10, 12 euros. Acqua del rubinetto, you don't need to pay for it, and you're good to go. So you have a meal and you're happy for just 10 euros, because this usually costs like another 3, 4, 5 euros, but it's still delicious.